This is how to craft the pitch whacker in Grounded 2. So the first thing that you need is actually go into the crafting area and actually get the Brat Burst, which is going to be a projectile that we need to explode a specific wall to get this weapon. So we need a red ant egg, spicy shard, mite fangs, and a dry grass chunks. For a spicy shard, which can be found at this box over here, we're just going to bust this bad boy open. It should be exactly enough to craft this. There we go. Pick up the pieces and we should be fine. The red ant eggs can be found at the anthill. This is the red ant egg. Dry grass chunks can be found at this location, this whole entire area over here. Just chop it completely down, chop the tip, and pick up the dry grass. Take down lawn mites for mite fangs. Go into the workbench and craft the Brad Burst. Head to this location on the map. This is the cave that we have to enter. Right, throw the bomb at this wall over here. Wait for it to detonate. There we go. It's going to explode the wall here. And we're going to enter this mysterious room. We got some interesting items in here. There's even a mega milk molar. And if you look on the chair, here is the pinch whacker. We got the item. Here we go. We got it. Let's go. All right, let's see the damage on this sucker. Not too bad here. We got a spider over here. Let's see the damage. It's honestly not too bad of damage, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool weapon. And that's how you get the pinch whacker in Grounded 2. So for this next area, it's going to be quite tough because we actually need the sizzling armor, which is resistant to heat. But we need to go to the fire pit, which this location is where this next weapon is located. Once you actually get over here, you need to hop on top of the statue, on top of the tree, and on top of the platform, and then hop onto this window seal. And once you enter this fire heat area, it's blazing scorching. So you gotta watch where you go, because once the sizzling bar goes all the way to the maxed, that's when you'll start taking HP. So you gotta make sure we actually survive here. So while you're exploring this area, there's gonna be a lot of bugs around this area, so make sure you can be a little sneaky here. After taking down the bombarders, you pretty much have to go around the middle. Then you're gonna see these two rocks. You only need to destroy one of them. And once you destroy one of them, you can actually enter and crouch and go under this platform, and we can actually get the Heatwave weapon, which is pretty cool. And I actually died while trying to get out, but I retrieved my stuff where I completely died at, which is very good. And this is a tough one to actually get, because this is actually like, you can get this during end game, or you can get it, probably a speed run can get this, because you need to be so aggro at this location because there's just so much going on. So yeah, that's how you get the Heatwave. The Heatwave is actually really good, and it does pretty good damage against the wolf spider. I completely took it down within seconds, but you know, I died afterwards because of the venom, because the stupid venom is very stupid. But I did take it down with a wolf spider, so it's a pretty good weapon, and I would highly recommend using this thing in the battlefield. It is absolutely disgusting on damage. The next weapon, which is called the Bushwhacker, we need to head to the specific location on the map, and this one can be quite confusing because it is a total maze. So basically, the best way I found out is to bring your spider, which you literally have while you have achieved this while beating the game. Then once you have the spider, you can actually go over to this location. Well, you can go into this location without the spider, but it makes it easier with the spider. And once you get over here, you have to parkour. Well, not really parkour, but you need to pretty much navigate through these branches of trees and just stay on these platforms. And we have the spider webs that go to one side to another side, which your spider is the only one that can actually cross over these spider webs without getting, getting holed down into position if you're using an ant. Spiders are only ways to actually go across spider webs, because they're meant to actually cross spider webs. So once you actually navigate through this area and actually go through around the side where you see like the grassy area, and actually keep navigating to the other side, this is where the other weapon is, which is called the Bushwhacker. It's actually pretty easy to find. I actually had to watch a tutorial myself to actually get this weapon, and basically I just kept exploring the area until I found it. And it can be quite tough because on the way there you do have to fight Orb Weaver spiders, which is pretty easy if you got a good weapon on you, and it's pretty simple and easy. So once you find the chest, it's on top of the leaf, and you basically just go up there and you grab it, and basically that's how you get the Bushwhacker weapon. It is pretty easy and simple, which it is a crossbow, which I'm not really a fan. I'm not really a huge fan of this crossbow. It does really good damage, but depending on what arrows you are using, that is the damage that's the results of damage that you're actually going to receive, because the arrows depend how much damage you're actually going to do, because there's different kinds of arrows in Grounded 2, so which is pretty cool. So if you can actually go inside of your game and just test all these arrows, I think that would be the best choice for you, to test all the arrows inside of the game, which I like these unique weapons because they're just purple, and I feel like they're much weaker than the original weapons, but I think they do have unique ability to them to do more damage. So we're going to this exact location on the map, and this one can be quite tricky. We're going to enter this tunnel with a bunch of toxic gas, and we're going to watch for a cockroach there. Hop on top of this spine right here. Once you enter the cave and slowly run up this hill, they're going to see this raw science, and parkour off to the right side. Then you need to jump again at this part. Then there's another raw science here, which is a 500. Then we need to head straight into the area which we're going to fight a giant cockroach, which I just stood back and just pretty much, kind of let him stay on one spot so I can just melt him. And he has a second phase where he just kind of goes absolutely bonkers, and it goes insane. So his head completely popped off, and I just had to do as much damage as possible. It's a tiny cave, which the bugs are not really able, they're not meant to be in these caves. So you can basically just sit in one spot while the cockroach would just sit here and look at you. And then I just did as much damage as possible to take it down, and you will get 750 raw science. And once taken down the cockroach, you can now go to where the cockroach was and actually receive that new weapon. And this weapon in particular it's all right. It's not the best weapon. It's not my top picks that I would use to play this game, but it is decent to have. And it's a purple version of the weapon that we already have existing inside of the game, which is kind of fun. So yeah, that's how you get the Gloom Skewer. You need to head to this location right here and use your ant to destroy these branches. You're going to fight a giant scorpions, or multiple of them. So make sure to take them down. They're going to collect the raw science. For this next part, we need to craft a brat burst bomb so we can throw it at the wall so we can watch it explode. You might want to stand back for this one because it literally explodes the wall. And once you enter this room, it's going to have the shield and this chest. Interact with the chest and it will give it to you and just collect all the items. And basically, it's that easy. The shield, the Scarlet shield, is really not that hard to get, and it's a very good. And it has a complete maxed out block strength, which is one of the best shields inside of Grounded 2. And this thing will save your life, and it parries so many bugs in this game, and it just makes them not know what to do because how strength is so strong on your character, and it's so good of a weapon. It's one of my favorite weapons inside of the game right now because it just block, and it's love it, love it. So on to the next weapon. For the Crimson Avenger, go to this location here, and basically you're gonna find this giant ant hole that you need to go down, and you can find some raw science in here. I found, I think, 200 in this cave, and you will find ants that you need to destroy while going down deeper into the cave. Then the next area will be you destroying more branches using your ant. Then go down the cave, you enter this weird looking room with some bubble gum, which you need to use your shovel to basically break it down. This will give you the specific weapon that you needed. Then after you go in this room, just keep going down, then destroy more branches. Then you enter a room with a dead soldier, interact with a dead soldier, and this will give you a token, which is kind of a certain abilities in the game that give you certain pros and cons to do better and work with your build inside of the game, which is very nice. But the Crimson Avenger it's a pretty solid weapon, but like I said, I don't really recommend these purple weapons, which the only ones I actually do like is the Sickles and the shield itself, and basically the other weapons, the staff is really good too. All right, guys, in today's video, we're gonna go for the Ice Sickles, and before we do that, we need to prepare a little bit more before we actually go in there and do this. So I want to make sure I get rid of all my inventory space. So what we need to do is we need to put on warm clothes. So I'm going to pull a full set of fuzzy armor here so we can actually go in the cold and actually not die from it. Put those there. I'm gonna make sure we have some good weapons here, some healing, so we can actually survive out there. Then I'm probably going to take my spider because he's going to be the fastest to actually get over there. So the location that we're actually going is going to be the ice cream truck, which this is about to be insane journey because I've not been over here yet. So this is going to be our first looks. And we're going to come over here and see if we can actually get these weapons. And hopefully we can go because this is about to be a blast. All right, we need to go all the way around because my spider cannot survive in cold weather for some reason. So we're going to go completely around here, which I can probably just go in it while we're, I might as well. I mean, we're already here, so I might as well just go in it while we're at it. I just don't want to waste our armor in here because we're about to go in deep. That's what she said. But first, I got to find a way in here first. All right, I'm just going to get off right here and just find my way in here. So here we go. So hopefully it goes pretty well here. Let's see what we can find here. Got a weave on there. Probably need to go to this side. So I need to make my way around here. I should be able to go in this side here. I don't know if the torch helps us or not, but I have it out just in case. All right, we're just gonna go inside here. I think it's this way, and we're just gonna keep going up in here. I'm actually really excited to see what this actually looks like because I have not been in here yet, so it's to be very interesting. Okay, this looks very weird. Not weird, but this looks freaking cool. This is probably one of the coolest locations I've seen yet. What are you doing over here? I'm frozen. Get over here. Damage. Go charge attack here. Oh my god, we're about to die. There we go. Do more charge attacks. There we go. He's almost dead. A few more hits. Should be dead right here. There we go. Let me make sure I save the game here. Just in case we die. We got some enemies over there. Make sure we bandage up. There's some raw science over here. There we go. Science that we can touch. Love that quote. Heard that 1,000 times in this game. All right, let's see if we can keep going around here. Don't know where we're going, but I'm just gonna go. Let's see here. What is down here? I think this leads, yeah, this leads back out. Hello, room service. I'm here to tickle your wiener. Okay, you need to get out of here, sir. Get out of here. I'm gonna go up. Popsicle. Can we break this? We can. We can actually break that. What is this? Ice splinter? Have not discovered these yet. Oh, we got some fresh mitten here. Nice. That's some nice to have. The lag is real though. Let's go ahead and break this down real quick here. There we go. Break all the pieces up. And we gotta make our way up here. Destroy these icicles. There we go. Let's see here. What's going on? Got another scorpion over here that we need to take down, I'm guessing. You want some of this? You want some of this? Okay. No idea where the hell you went, but I'm just gonna keep on going. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now. This looks so freaking cool. Start moving around here. Looks like we're getting to the top. This is insane. Can I melee this? Oh, I can break it. I can break the ice right here. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's keep breaking it. Okay, I see. Here we go. Keep breaking it. Nice. And it turned. I can go down the hole. Yay. Let's go. Go down the hole. Okay, nice. Oh, we found a mega milk molar. Let's go, baby. So huge. I'm gonna do an upgrade now. Let's do max arrow stack size. We just gotta make our way down here. This should be the final stop. Here we go, guys. We made it. What's 5 do? Oh, it's a little flare thingy. It can keep us warm. That is very cool. Oh, we got the sickles. Oh, crap. We have a lockdown. We have a lockdown, guys. This is not good. We have a lockdown. Is it a massive boss, I'm guessing? Is a boss coming or what? Right? We have many scorpions over here. I'll take them down. See you later. You want some of this? You want some of this? You want some of this? You want some of this too? I got you. Oh, yeah. You want some of this too? I got you. Come on. What you got? What you got? What you got? Come here, boy. Come here. You ain't nothing. I fought like 100 millions of you. Looks like the ice cream is breaking from over there. It might be a massive scorpion if I had to guess. I'm going to use one of these again. I'll throw it down right there. I don't know why it moved like that, but it did. Something over here I got to go to or something? Damage. I got this. I was gonna do a charge attack, but I'm taking lots of damage here. Just trying to get him. He's dead right here. Watch us. A couple more hits. There we go. Up advantage. We should be fine. Okay, no more healing. Sadly. Want some of this? Want some of this? Let's go. I did it. Let's go. Wait, do I have the weapons right now? I don't. I do have them. I got them. Let's go. I got the icicles. Let's go, baby. We did it. Really want to test the damage on this. I didn't think I was gonna clutch that up. I played that so safe and I did it.